Ladies and gentlemen, and all Hoquenna fans across New Sarovia, welcome to the Lion's Den! Tonight, in beautiful Sarholm, under the bright lights and roaring energy of the Robert Lyons Center, two teams will take to the ice in a battle for glory and honor. Just like our teams before them, coming from North Sarovia are your PREUZE Lions!
Live wire, wildfire, I'd rather burn up in flames than fade away. You gotta live it
Please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
sereno, dissolgaros terrirno pornos, discomariros divene ioner pro, pecuare via mar passusomos, oh mar proteges, eso terra chuasi, ciude di paeso sabra le seposo, dismera feor merro de los comarir, disvisolega por fami fornir. Amfanti, delai bene, ito terrirro siru verdis perros, gidiri protegirse i toro zene, y brandir di sabre la tara de sterra, isso disma sombro marreda unir, roser legera emir, y disma sombro marreda unir, roser legera emir.
Welcome to the Imperial League of Hoquenna. Today we are watching as the CUIVE Crusaders, a new team in the league, and the PREUZE Lions, one of the original three, face off trying to get leverage and points in the upcoming Cup Poltava playoffs. We have 8 minutes left in the first half as the game is just about to begin, and the ball is dropped with a big hit on Camilla as CUIVE is battling in the blue lines, with a battle brought into the CUIVE zone, shot on net by Yamello but blows wide. The ball is in front and moving south of the CUIVE zone and brought out by Daniel. There's a battle with Trina and Camilla, Most of the hit often saved by Beatrice as they fight to bring it out and successfully bring it to center. Yamello brings it back into the CUIVE zone, and a whistle is blown. A penalty for the CUIVE Crusaders. It will be a 2-minute for improper equipment on Daniel, a very frequent goon on the CUIVE Crusaders. A bit of commotion on the bench as the puck is dropped in top CUIVE zone with a 2-minute PREUZE power play. And it's dropped. Daniel brings it out into center ice with Dream with a big hit by Camilla in center ice. Yanello brings it in the top corner of CUIVE's zone as Nicholas is in the box and Daniel tries to get it out. Dream tries but fails. Yanello keeps it in the CUIVE corner. It is brought out into center by Daniel. It's now in the bottom CUIVE zone. Yanello, number 9, trying to bring it towards Canella. Canella brings it to the north. It is gotten out briefly by CUIVE, then out again, but saved by Yamello. Battling Camilla on the blue line. It is brought out by Daniel as 1 minute has almost passed in the PREUZE power play. The ball is still in center ice, now on the CUIVE blue line, brought towards the PREUZE blue line. Now in center at the red, being brought into the CUIVE zone. You know, like it's a shot and saved by Beatrice. It is now brought back into the blue line of CUIVE and now in the middle ice. It is shot and just wide of the net by Nicholas. A shot by Dream off the post. Another shot. Fail. Brought back to the blue line. They bring it and try to into the PREUZE zone. Blocked by Yanello. Yanello brings it out into center ice. Camilla brings it towards the top. They're battling for possession in front of the CUIVE net as Nicholas gets it. Daniel gets it out. And a shot just wide and a rebound is failed as it brought into the PREUZE. Then the CUIVE blue line, he came out. It's a shot and saved by score. Number 6, the 21st of the season. After the original failed goal, Miller gets that excellent rebound pass. He is one of the league's best goalers. And just like that, the PREUZE power play is over. CUIVE 0, PREUZE 1. With just under 6 minutes left in the first half, with 2 shots by CUIVE and 8 shots by PREUZE. This CUIVE team definitely needs to focus on staying out of the box. And the puck is dropped. They battle for it and brings it into the PREUZE zone. A shot and rebound do not make it into the net. It is brought back to the red line and back into the PREUZE zone. Back to the red line. Back to the PREUZE blue line. Back to the CUIVE blue line. And they're battling for it on the northern boards. It is in the corner above the CUIVE goal zone. You know, it tries to take a shot, but it is brought out and brought back into the CUIVE zone. Gangel's fighting. And the ball is out of playing. Yamello and Canilla have been quite the power couple this season, with 21 goals for Canilla and 11 for Yamello. However, both are lackluster in assisting their other players, with only 2 assists for Camilla and 3 for Yamello. Yamello is the team's second best goal scorer, followed by Ricaros Nenelo. The best assist maker is Ricaros Nenelo. And the ball was off. They bring it in CUIVE, the south of the CUIVE zone and past into center ice. Daniel brings it out. Dream brings it to red line. Blocked by Nicholas. Daniel keeps it in, he shoots and saved by Beatrice. Another rebound and Beatrice saves it again. Tanoa tries for a third shot but fails. It is brought back into the northern key zone as Nicholas is fighting to get it out. Nicholas and Dream. Beatrice gets it across the blue line and is offside for PREUZE. Dream tries his best and successfully gets it across the blue line, but Camilla puts it back in. Brought back again. Camilla brings it back in again. Dream makes out a big nasty hit and Joetta Flust, and Yamello just almost scores. But Beatrice stops and a whistle has been blown. There will be a penalty yet again on number 11, Nicholas, for using improper equipment, bows and arrows. Honestly, I think CUIVE would be a fantastic team if they just got rid of him altogether. He did not do what's needed for the team. He's getting too many penalties and not enough goals. If CUIVE can stay out of the penalty box, they can surely win the necessary games to get them into a good spot in the playoffs and even be a contender for the Poltava Cup itself. But these reckless, undisciplined mistakes are hurting them. PREUZE with another power play. With 3 shots for Key and 13 for PREUZE. The ball is in. It is brought towards and hit on a net. The ref gets in the way and there is no goal due to the ref interference. They try to move it in and to no goal again because the play has not properly begun. And saved by Beatrice, and the puck is out of play. And Dream is doing quite well today and trying to keep their PREUZE power play at bay. Swords in. The ball is dropped. They try to get it out, but to no avail. They're battling for it. Beatrice right across the net and almost gets scored on, but saved twice. Once by Dream and once by Beatrice. They shoot and saved by Beatrice. Junello shoots off the post. It is now in the northern part. Camilla goes in front, but is a big hit by Dream as the ball is brought to the red line and now the key blue line. They're battling for it. Then chirped and saved again by Beatrice by a nasty shot by Yamello. PREUZE are playing as blue line merchants. They're using the opportunity of the line to get the ball into the net. It is gotten out by Dream and scores. Camilla, another power play goal. Second of the season. I don't know exactly what just went on in front of me. But PREUZE has been awarded a second goal, though I believe the graphics are not updated to show it yet. This means that Nicholas is back on the ice. Swords in. Camilla wins the face-off, but Nicholas brings it back towards the Kyiv blue line under control into the Kyiv corner. Big hit on Yanello. Dream's playing defensively. Back towards the post. Yamela brings it out of the blue line. Camilla brings it back in. Dream keeps a nice seed and knocks it out. Camilla, big shot blocked. Yanello brings it towards the back. There is quite a lot of action at the Kyiv top corner between Yamello, Nicholas, and Dream, and the puck is out of the arena. With 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half, the situation is looking dire. With 3 shots on goal for Kyiv and 22 shots on goal for our PREUZE, as well as a 2-goal deficit, Kyiv needs to step up their game if they have any chance of winning. Swords in. The ball is dropped. Nicholas and Beatrice get it just out of the blue line, towards the red line. They bring it towards the PREUZE blue line. It is in front and the slots. Dream guns for it. Hit up the post on Gosef. They try and get the shot from the bottom corner. Dream misses thrice. Dream tries for another, but it's stuck in the corner. Nicholas and Daniel is brought out of the blue line. Daniel tries to keep it in, but it was now in the Kyiv zone. Beatrice just barely gets it out. They're battling for it in the bottom corner and Kyiv zone. Nicholas tries to get it out. Yamila accidentally slips out. Nicholas and Dream fighting for it. Big save up the post. Camilla misses twice. They get it. Oh, and a whistle has been blown. It seems for improper equipment usage on number 6, Camilla Palisau. Yes, there was a brief period there. I could see why they are not wearing their ice boots, which of course is one of the most common penalties. There might be some confusion. No, it is in fact Camilla. Camilla has been leading the PREUZE Lions as their superstar, unable to rely on anyone else. She is the only member of any team who is quite obviously the number 1 goal scorer and leader. The Sarholm Crowns have their 2 top players within 3 goals of each other. The Virgos Vortex are within 1 goal of their leaders, of which there are 3. And of course, the Dream, Nicholas and Daniel team of the CUIVE Crusaders are all tied with their goals. There seems to be a challenge on the call, but the ref is not budging, and this gives a 2-minute CUIVE power play. This might be the opportunity that they need to get some momentum going. And the puck is dropped. They bring it in. Nicholas brings it out back towards the red line. Yernella brings it into the Kyiv, the PREUZE zone. They're battling for it in the top. The Dream brings it in. Yernella brings it back towards the Kyiv zone, but it is brought once again back into the PREUZE zone. Now in center ice. In front of the PREUZE net, just wide, Yernella passes it back. There is a shot by Nicholas or by Daniel as they take turns rotating to take a shot. They shoot and a hit on Yermelo Manilow. Big nasty one. Is brought back into the PREUZE zone. Shot goes wide of the net. Dream shoots. Bounces off Yosef. Brought out into center ice. And a penalty has been called. Yes, I imagine this will be once again improper boot usage. And once again, our number 11, Nicholas. No. There might be a penalty on the PREUZE Lions. No, there is not. The ball is dropped. It's a bit haphazardly, but the play is continuing. A shot, Nicholas saves it at the blue line, brought to the top of the through zone. Dream keeps it in. A shoot and scores! Number 7, Daniel for the CUIVE Crusaders. Who is now leading their franchise 2 goals. Crusaders are back in 1. there will be a face-off at center ice. CUIVE 1, PREUZE 2. Swords in, and the ball is dropped. Dream and Yamello, Fate, the face-off, with Yamello winning. The ball is toward the PREUZE zone, a shot and save by Yosef. Oh, and there will be a penalty call to... Yes, the PREUZE goaltender, Yosef Braganza, has been hit. But there is no call on it, I see, as the first half is over. And the hit must have occurred after.
For 9 years, Sarovia has fought for the values we hold dear: peace, order, and the opportunity for something different, something unique, something fun. We paid the price then as we do now. Memories we'll never get back, and friends we might never see again. This year the fight is no different. It's our obligation to keep building Sarovia up. It's our duty to make sure it's a fun and safe place for everyone, regardless of who they are, what language they speak, or what game they play. It's our duty to innovate, to defend, and to build the future you want. Because Sarovia is worth fighting for. A message from the Deaf and Asaka Party on behalf of Chalusa Albaros Vasa.
Welcome back to the Hoquenna game between the CUIVE Crusaders and the PREUZE Lions. The score is 1-2 with 8 minutes to go in the second half. In between the net for both teams are number 1, Josef Braganza for the PREUZE Lions, and number 26, Beatrice for the CUIVE Crusaders. This is the first time these two goaltenders have fought each other and the ball is dropped. The faceoff is won by the CUIVE Crusaders and it is thrust into a battle in center, now brought towards the CUIVE blue line. A big hit. Dream gets it out of the blue line, brought towards Nicholas and Daniel, and a big hit on Tanilla at the red line as it is brought back into the CUIVE zone and back into hit off the post. The battle is now towards the bottom corner. In front of the net, brought out by Daniel. Josef is swinging his sword, ready for anything that comes at him, but the ball is now in the CUIVE zone, just wide of the net. Brought out toward the blue line, Gemello shoots, and it is just saved in time by Beatrice. A rebound by Tanilla fails, and a ball is gotten out by the CUIVE team towards the red line, back towards the CUIVE blue line, into the CUIVE zone. A shot by Gemello misses and goes off the post. It is brought in the top corner. The ball briefly hits out of play, but it is back as Dream gets it out across the blue. Daniel and Dream fighting for it in the bottom. Brought towards the PREUZE zone, hits the post on the PREUZE net twice. Dream tries to take a rebound, fails. Brought in, hit off Josef, hit again off Josef, and a penalty will be called. Yes, another hit on the PREUZE Lions goaltender. Then that will bring the PREUZE Lions to a third power play this evening, with each goal being scored on the power play. Swords in. The ball is dropped. Gemello wins the faceoff. It is brought briefly out to Gemello. Gemello brings it back in. A battle in the top corner. It is brought out. Brought in by Gemello. Brought out by Nicholas. Dream and Nicholas try to battle to get it up. Out of the blue line, succeeds. Brought back in by Gemello. Brought into the corner by Canilla. Gemello brings it up. They're taking turns, but none of them want to get it in the corner. They try. Brought out by Dream, but bounces back in a lucky bounce. You just gets it up. You're just fighting for it in front. It's successfully brought out by Gemello and Nicholas. Brought back into the top corner of CUIVE zone. They don't know which one they want to get it. Camilla tries, but thinks it, and her whistle has been blown for delay of game. The ball will be dropped at center ice. Swords in. The ball is dropped. Camilla wins the faceoff. Gemello brings it back into his own zone, but it bounces back. Camilla shoots and scores! Camilla, her 23rd of the season. And hat-trick for the game. Third PREUZE goal and third PREUZE goal on the power play. This goal was assisted by Gemello, his 4th assist of the season. Swords in. 5.5 minutes left in the second. The ball is dropped. Camilla brings it across the key blue line, shoots from the top down. It bounces, but that will be no goal due to phasing through the post. Yamello will be getting a penalty. Yes. For going into the goaltender's zone. That does count as goaltender interference. That will be a 2-minute power play for the CUIVE Crusaders, something they desperately need, being down 2 goals. With today's points the way they currently stand, Camilla will likely reach, if she gains some more, 60 points today, bringing her back to number 1 in points and the AHI, or the Imperial League of Hoquenna. Swords in, the ball is dropped, it just tapped in at the bruised blue line. Camilla tries to get it out of the corner, but she waits patiently. Preuze does not get it out, but CUIVE will, and the ball is hitting the post, shoots, and just goes wide of Josef, slipping past his legs. They're battling for it in the bottom CUIVE corner, or bottom Preuze corner. It is brought out of the Preuze zone. Brought back in by Daniel. Daniel and Nicholas are fighting for it now in the bottom half again. Dream is trying to do some maneuvering to get the ball out. Shot forward, brought out at the blue line from Preuze. Kept in. Shoots. Saved by Josef. Brought out by Camilla. Camilla stopped to the red line, bringing it in for the breakaway. Shoots and off the post for Beatrice. Camilla tries again, but is knocked out by the remnants of the CUIVE team. 1 minute left on the CUIVE hour play. The ball is brought out into center ice by Camilla. The whole team swarms her. It is brought into the Preuze zone, bottom Preuze corner. It goes up, shoots, and with just under 4 minutes left in the second half, with 13 shots for CUIVE and 33 for Preuze. The ball is brought into the CUIVE zone, but brought out by Dream. Yamello brings it towards the Preuze and then the CUIVE blue line. Camilla tries to take a shot, but it is blocked by the entire CUIVE team and kept in, sent south. Kept into the middle. Dream and Camilla fighting to block it. Shot goes wide of the net. Brought out of the blue line? Yes, indeed, by Nicholas. Brought into the Preuze zone. Brought to center ice. Brought to Canelo, who just misses, and it goes sneaks right past her. Danilo, saved by Dream and Daniel. Battle in the bottom CUIVE zone. Shot and saved by Beatrice. Saved again. And brought out. A battle for it in the bottom CUIVE zone. Camilla keeps it in at the blue line. Dream gets it back out. Dream gets it out again, but it is brought back in. Dream fighting with Canilla at the top. They bring it back down. Yanello's watching Canilla, making sure the ball does not get out. Brought back in. Dream gets it out. Yanello brings it back in. They're playing ping pong on the blue line. Camilla gets it back in. Dream gets it back out. Yamello goes running. Camilla brings it back in. Yamello doesn't get it fully all the way in. Blocks off his net. Brought into the Preuze zone now. And off the post. As Dream and Camilla fight for him. And they keep it in. Nicholas hits a big hit on Camilla and brings it out of the blue line by accident. A big hit. Dream tries to keep it in. Yarmelo brings it towards Yosef. Yosef gets hit. And a call. There will be a penalty on being hit by the CUIVE Crusaders of just under 2 minutes left in the second half. This will be very dangerous. CUIVE is within 1, but if PREUZE can repeat their pattern of scoring every single pattern detail that the CUIVE Crusaders have, this might be very dangerous. Two minutes of PREUZE power play, meaning that without a goal, number 11 Nicholas will not be on the ice again for the remainder of the game. Both sides are ready, but that will be a penalty on Yanelo Manolo for improper positioning. He was too far away from the yellow carpet. Honestly, he should read the rule books that were quite comprehensively written. And that will end a PREUZE power fight tonight, officially, because Yarmelo and Nicholas are both off, and the puck will be dropped at center ice. Portraying Daniel and Camilla. The ball is dropped, brought in to the center ice, and then saved to the red mic. Really shoots, and saved by Beatrice. Big hit by Beatrice by Canelo. And without CUIVE corner, to telling Coach John to tell them all, wake up. Battling for it, and gets it out of the blue line. Daniel brings it up. Dream brings it. Keeps it on the red line. Keeps it on the blue line. Camilla's just chipping away at him. Brought into the PREUZE blue line. Camilla brings it into the PREUZE zone. Dream gets an opportunity that misses. Camilla moves in. She shoots and scores. But no. Yes, that will be a goal. Her 24th of the season. 59 points. This means that number 11 Nicholas will be back on the ice. The score is 2-4 PREUZE with just over 1 minute left in the second half. With 14 shots on goal for CUIVE and 37 for PREUZE. Puck is dropped. CUIVE wins the face-off, but Camilla fights for it. 3v1 at the red line. So you bring it up. Camilla brings it back into the CUIVE zone, shoots and up. Yes, there will be a no goal. Through phasing through the post. Bowing for it. Beatrice tries to get it out. Bails. 46 seconds left. 45. Brought out. Dream is standing there. Camilla's fighting for him again and again. Camilla has an opportunity to score. Camilla. 5 goals in 1 night. 61 points in Asaguri Hoquenna Imperial. Less than 30 seconds in the second half. This is a surely finished game. The rest are formalities. Swords in. The ball is dropped. CUIVE bringing it into their own zone. The Nicholas tries to get it out. Dream gets it out. Past Kinoa, brought to the blue line of PREUZE. Passed into the PREUZE zone. No, into middle ice. Tamila tries her best. Brought it now into the PREUZE zone. A shot by Nicholas. Misses. Brought the red line. Blue line. Dreen has an opportunity. No. The game is over.